traffic's gonna hurt me, but it's never gonna stop. So basically I'm doing a box call overview. I've had a lot of people ask about the box call that I run. It's a special call to me. It's not a high dollar call by any means. My first box call was a Lynch's Foolproof, and my dad bought it for me a long time ago, and I used it for a little while. Probably didn't even know how to run a box call, but when I got a little older, I went in Woods and Water in Tuscaloosa, and I saw this one there, and it kind of stuck out to me. One reason was because of the artwork on it. So it says Gobbler's Knob, Turkey Calls, Sulligent, Alabama. Got a beautiful strutter right here, a couple more longbeards. It's always fun to look at on a slow day and remember what they look like. I've used this one for probably 10 or 12 years. Got a lot of confidence in it. I've had turkeys respond to it and get really fired up over this call when it seemed like they didn't really want anything else. It's a confidence call, and it don't have a lot of rasp. It's more of a clean yelp. I'm gonna run it now. I'm gonna run it close to the mic. I'm sure some of you noticed, but when somebody's running a call close to a microphone, when you watch people on YouTube hunt and stuff, it always sounds worse close to the microphone because you can pick up on any little inconsistency. So I'm gonna start close to the mic. I'm gonna work my way down this hill. Eventually, here in a minute, I'm gonna get this call and that other call, and I'm gonna walk down in the woods and let you hear what it sounds like. Maybe it'll sound more like a turkey down there, but this is a Gobbler's Knob Turkey Calls made by Darren Clifton from Sulligent, Alabama. So that's about the extent of what I can do in a box call. I can't do all the fancy stuff like kikiing and stuff. So that's been my go-to for about a dozen years, and I'm not getting rid of it. I don't know how often I'll take it because I really like the one I just bought, but this one might be sitting on the shelf a little more this next season. But here's my next one that I just bought. This is the third box call I've ever owned. I'm not a collector or anything. I had a specific sound in mind that I wanted. I listened to a ton of different box calls, and a lot of them just sounded just like a box call. I found one that I really liked. This was it. So I sent a message to the guy. Turns out it was Matt Van Cise with High Class Calls. He makes a heck of a box call, and I sent him the video and the sound that I wanted. He said that helps me a lot. So he made this one for me. It's a Bloodwood over Sugar Maple, and I'm gonna run it here in a minute. It is Bloodwood over Sugar Maple, Matt Van Cise 2020. So I don't know much about box calls. I'm by no means a professional caller. Y'all know that if you've ever watched my videos. This is only the third box call I've ever owned, but it is a dang good one, and I'm proud to have it. It's a good bit heavier than that one because it's got this solid handle right here. I learned to run a box call holding it like this and working the paddle. But I found, for me, with that one in particular, it was easier to hold the box and then hold the lid and move the box. It just worked easier for me that way. This one's a little different because of the shape of it. It's tapered, it's skinnier at the bottom, and it gets wider at the top, and so it's a little different grip in it. This one right here has always been easy for me because of the way it's shaped. Y'all can see you got this base right here you can kind of hold on to and really work that thing. This one right here is a little bit different, so it took me a minute to get used to it. I love the sound it's got. It's got a raspy tone to it. There's just a quality in it that I really like, and I think it's gonna do pretty well in the woods. Here's Matt Van Cise's Bloodwood over Sugar Maple. This ain't gonna work. I need chalk. How fast can you run? Fast. Really fast? Yeah. Do me a favor. My bad, I was not prepared for this video. So my niece is helping me, Annika. Great thing about having nieces and not being the young one anymore. I don't have to run back in the house and get it. She's doing it for me, so thanks to her. Anyways, I'm gonna chalk this thing up, try to have a redo of that, because that was terrible. It took me about 3 or 4 minutes when I got it in the house. First time I hit it a few times, I thought, man, I don't know. And I knew it wasn't the call. I knew, you know, it was a high quality call. I'm thinking, am I gonna be able to run this? Once I kind of got the feel down, kind of got the spot on the lid figured out, it was awesome. I wanted to do it near the woods. It's probably not gonna do it justice like it would in the springtime, because it's really humid out here. Everything is foliaged out, it's really green. That's gonna absorb a lot of that sound. I love hearing a box call down in the woods. All right, so here's Matt Van Cise, high class calls, bloodwood over sugar maple. Thanks to my bro for ruining that video. All right, so I'm gonna take both of these boxes. I'm gonna walk down in the woods, in the jungle, the hot, humid, skeeter-filled jungle, and I'm gonna run them. And I'm gonna be try to get about 50 or 60 yards away from the mic. I'll be down a hill a little bit, but I'll run the gobbler's knob first, the one that I've always ran, the one that y'all have heard a lot in my videos. And then I'm gonna run Matt Van Cise high class calls after that. And hopefully you can hear it over this traffic noise, because it's pretty terrible today. I'm used to this call because I've been running it for about 10 or 12 years. I know the spots to hit exactly when I pick it up. I'm still getting used to this call. It's just a different feel in my hand, so it's harder to find that spot. So the call is made better than I can call with it, I'll say that. This one probably is too, but different categories of calls here, but I like both of them. They both have a different sound. Probably just gonna depend on the day which one I put in my vest. So anyways, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later.